Hello, and thanks for stopping by the Sister Cousins Lifestyle channel. My name is Sandy, and today I am in my family room and I'm creating a cozy space for the fall season. So if you'd like to see how it turns out, keep watching. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to use yet exactly, but I have pulled out some things here that I have, which are all fall picks, very natural elements is what I think I want to go with. So I'll have a lot of the darker greens. I've got some of the rust color. I've got, well, these are the green also. And then I've got these pumpkins here that I've had for a while. I think I got these from Hobby Lobby. I've got some of these leaves that I got from Hobby Lobby. Now, the navy blue is kind of a staple here because I have navy curtains that I'm not changing, and I've got a throw, and I just have navy accents. So we know we want to throw some navy in there as well, along with the rust and a little bit of gold to warm up the space for the season. I've got all of this. This is actually how I store my fall decor. And so I've got that out just in case I need to dig down in there and find something else. But I think I'm going to make it happen with this. So let's go ahead and get it started. So we've got this table here that's used to work at, to eat at, to do crafts at, whatever it is that I'm doing for the day. So I want to keep it very, very simple, something that I can just move out of the way when I need to use it for other purposes. So we're just gonna put that there and pair it with the smaller one here. And that's probably going to be pretty much it. It doesn't really need a whole lot of anything here. I just didn't want it to be empty. All right. Now over on my shelves, I want to add some fall in here. So this is going to be switched out. We're switching out the moss balls, and we're going to find something to put in there, but I'll still use the same bowl. And I'm going to remove this and replace it with some of my fall stems. I think that will be very nice in the space. So I'm going to move these over here, take a look at these items, and figure out what we can do. This vase here was probably one of the best thrifted items I've ever found. It is very rough looking. I never did anything to it. This is the way I found it at the thrift store. It was probably $2.99 or $3.99, but when I tell you I use this every season in my home, this is always in rotation in one room or another. It is so versatile. So I just got to figure out these picks and see which ones I'm going to use. Some of them I already had from previous seasons and that had never been used, but some of them I did pick up this year from Hobby Lobby on a 50% off. So I'm just going to go ahead and arrange them the way that I want them to look. I love that really rustic look with nature and those types of pieces in my home in the fall season and even in the winter time. So I'm just going to arrange these like I want them till I see the look that I want. I always say there's no right or wrong. It's whatever you like and whatever makes you happy. And so that's what I'm doing here. I love these stems with the acorns on them. I just thought those were so, so nice. Love them. So very excited to use those. And these were some that I picked up this season at Hobby Lobby. I try not to ever cut my stems because I like to use, reuse, and use again. So I try to just fold them to meet my needs for the particular project I'm working on. That way, after that project is over, I can take them out, straighten them back up, store them for the next use. I want a kind of a full look, so I probably will end up using all of these picks. I can see that now. But yeah, I'm loving the way that it's coming together, and I really, really like this vase with it. Someday I may do a makeover or DIY on this vase, but I'm really loving it in this state, and especially with these stems. It just looks so good to me. I debated whether to use these green balls. I don't know what kind they are, but I decided to go ahead and use them because I was going for that fuller look. These were some I already had in my stash, but just had never used them. So I think I'm going to go ahead and try them out in here and see how they turn out. I am coming to the end of my fall decorating season. My goal was to have everything decorated in my home that I was going to decorate for fall before the first day of fall officially, which is coming up this week. And I have been quite successful. So if you've not been watching my channel, you'll want to check out previous videos. I've done my living room, I've done my kitchen, my entryway, I've done several fall tablescapes. So I have lots of fall inspiration out here on my channel for you to check out. And if we're meeting for the first time, let me formally introduce myself. My name is Sandy, and I love home decor. I do all things home decor over here, decorating, shopping hauls, shop with me videos, and some cleaning as well. So if that's something that you like, before you leave today, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Now, look at how this turned out. Love, love, love it. It's so nice. So now I'm going to go ahead and take away some of my statues that I had up here for the previous season. I'm not going to use them for the fall season, so I'm going to put them away. They'll be back next year, if not before. And then take these, the greenery away as well, because that was more there for the summer season. And then we're going to go ahead and finish decorating this shelf. I've had these books for a long time. I got them either from the thrift store or the Dollar Tree. I glued them shut, painted them white, and I kind of used them as decor on my bookshelves. They're kind of like a DIY gone wrong, but I just kept them. They work on okay. So I'm just going to sit them there, and I decided to move my globe up on top of that. And I'm liking the way that the first shelf turned out. So now I can go and move on to the second shelf. So I've removed the bowl that had the moss balls, and I'm going to go ahead and put these in my storage bags. These bags I get from the Dollar Tree. Every time I go in there, I pick up a bag or two because I love these bags. They are perfect for this type of thing, storing your faux florals, whatever you want to store in them. They're really nice for that. So, yeah, I'm just putting these moss balls down in here with my other faux balls, and I'll put that away, and then I will decorate this bowl. I love this little bowl. Wish it was a little bit bigger, but I love the natural wood. And I'm going to use these pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to try this pick in here that or stem that I have with these pumpkins on the end and that rust color, because I definitely wanted to bring that color in. These pumpkins are from the Dollar Tree in past seasons. Haven't seen them yet this year, but anyway, that's where they came from. And I'm just going to stuff those down in there. And then I have these faux leaves. I have just fallen in love with these leaves this year. I've got them all over my home in different projects that I've done. But these are some that I had from previous years in my container with all my fall stuff, never opened. And they were in that blue, navy blue, and kind of that rust color or copper color. So perfect for what I'm trying to do. And I'm just going to stuff them in here to kind of cover up that stem and see how it turns out. I like the way it turned out. Something so simple, but I really like it, and I'm loving the colors, and they blend in perfectly. Allowed me to keep the navy, which are the accent colors that are staples up here in this space, and add in those fall colors. I'm really liking the way it turned out. Now, this next shelf, I'm basically going to keep it the same, but I am going to remove those bookends that I had, and I'll keep my decorative boxes there. Because like I said, this is a low spin initiative here, so I'm not going to be adding anything new in here. I'm going to leave this cabinet as is. It just doesn't need anything different. I love my globe, so you know I'm not going to remove that. I'm just going to move over here to my bar cart. And again, I'm not going to really do a whole lot here. I'm just kind of shifting things around so that I can add a couple pieces of fall on here just to make it look a little bit more seasonal. So I have this apothecary jar with this potpourri that I had from last year and the previous year with some dried fruit potpourri or whatever. So I'm just going to put that there, add a couple pumpkins to it, and call it a day here. I love seasonal decorating, and it really does not have to be very, very expensive because you can use and reuse so many of your things. Case in point, this piece here. If you've been watching my channel, you know this is one of my faves. I bought this last year or either the year before at Home Goods. Fell in love with it. Everyone in my family that saw it was like, what in the world? But I have decorated, I have used it in so many different ways. And this is another piece that is always in rotation. So I just had it sitting here on actually an old file cabinet that is actually still in use. And it was just sitting here on this metal tray. And I decided to use the leftover leaves that I had from the other project and just kind of spread them around this tray. And I had this structure candle holder decorated with some navy candles already, and I really like the way that it turned out. Now stay to the end because you're going to see a little bit of a switcheroo here with some other things that I did, but I really like this piece. Now, when you're creating a cozy space in your home, you can never have enough throws. I have this wicker basket here, and I'm going to put one of my favorite pillows, which is my Mongolian fur pillow. I'm just trying to figure out how to position it here. Again, this is another item that you'll see. I'll switch it up a little bit before the end of the video, but I do like to have those type of items sitting around. So I have pretty much completed the space. I'm going to go ahead and put my bin of fall items away for the season. It's time for them to go. And now let's tour the full family room. This is the wreath that I DIY'd in a previous video. If you've not seen that Wreaths Galore video, check that out. And here is my gallery wall that I love so much. There is nothing like a cozy space in the fall and winter time. I absolutely love it. I like to turn on a YouTube video with a fireplace going. It just makes me feel so warm and cozy, even though there's no heat coming from this, but it just gives me that illusion that it is. It's so funny because all the things that people talk about with fall that they love, like pumpkin spice and hot tea and hot cocoa, I don't like any of that stuff, but I love fall. I just love the crispness in the air. I love the decor, the colors, the rich colors. I like the leaves, and I just like everything about fall, but that hot cocoa and hot tea and pumpkin spice, you all can have that stuff. But every year I will try something new in the pumpkin spice line. I just bought some pumpkin bread mix from Trader Joe's. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm hoping that I will like something. It's just so many different options to choose from out there. But anyway, I am enjoying this decor already. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it inspiring. And if you did, go ahead and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if we're meeting for the first time. I would love it if we could stay connected. And to all my returning family members, thank you so, so much for stopping back by. I hope you enjoyed yourself today, and I hope to see you all over here on my next one. Bye-bye.